It's summer, and that means taking the 4Runner out to the cabin. This is normally a really stuck spot in the winter. Oh, let's hope we can make it over it. Oh no, God, don't want to jinx us. Okay, I think we're a little heavier than the side-by-sides.
They went up and around.
Oh, well, are you...
I'm gonna try and go to the left.
Do you want to try again, or do you want to just pat it down? Holy smokes. We are making it. Okay. Okay. Oh, geez Louise. Okay. We're doing it. We're really doing it. We're going to make it out here. First trip in summer. And the trail's looking pretty good. We've definitely had less snow this winter, so I think that's helped us out a little bit. It's the, well, May 31st today.
So what are we doing?
Oh, well, you see, we just got out here for our very first summer trip, and it's very bumpy, you know, lots of big giant rocks, and our lovely kid went to open up his Dr. Pepper immediately upon getting here. That took this very bumpy journey, and
It's like a grenade went off.
yeah, it's everywhere. It's on that, it's on the cooler, it's on the bag, it's on us, it's on over here, the walls, like literally every surface is covered in sticky soda. There's only like this much left in here to give you an idea of just how much exploded on every surface. I mean, we haven't even been in here 5 minutes. Why does this always happen? Why?
And of course, we don't really have like a spray bottle cleaner. Really, all we can do is put water on it. But it's probably, everything's gonna be sticky.
Oh my goodness! Look at this.
All right, so we picked up this battery bank over the winter, but we never bothered to haul it out here. We thought it was fully charged, but I guess it lost some over the months. It was in our guest bedroom. So it started out at 69%. We're gonna see how it powers this fridge. See how long it lasts. We have a solar panel to recharge it with, but we didn't bring that out this time. But that'll also be interesting to see how quickly and effective the solar panel is at recharging it.
It's quite windy out today, so I'm hoping you can hear me. I'm going to try to speak up and hope the wind noise doesn't take over. But we're out here for the first time in summer. It's now May 31st, and this is surprisingly really clear, pretty dry. And I just wanted to show you a little bit around our property that has shocked us after, you know, we've now been here and I've been cleaning up soda that was exploded everywhere, and I can come out here and take a look with you. So we had our fire pit that we used a lot during the summer. All of those little pieces of wood, we don't remember putting those there. I knew at the end of the fall, we were rushing to put our roof on and pretty much literally got our roof on. And we left really late that night, and the next time we came out wasn't until snow was on the ground. But we still don't remember that. Okay, next thing. I guess we had a pile of styrofoam here. It looks like we must have, because we have wood on it. We don't recall. I mean, we were literally installing the insulation and the roof that weekend, I guess. I know that we made this pile of wood that we were hoping we'd be able to come and stack with that wood, but obviously it was buried by the very next time we came out here. We knew, let me zoom in on our little junkyard. So during our build, our rack right there, our roof rack that went on this 4Runner, completely broke off when we were hauling out that wood and a whole bunch of other wood. It just rocked back and forth and it broke broke off. So we knew that this was there in our little junkyard that we called it. And then there's that roofing panel we knew about. It's on top of our sled that we use to haul our logs out here. I knew we had some wood here as like the 6x6, but I didn't remember all of those. So I guess that's cool for our future projects. Let's take a look down this way. So coming down the stairs, we do know that when we were leveling the cabin, the stairs shifted. So now they're a little uneven, a little wobbly. We'll need to get those back in place. You saw us bring these out. They were all stacked nicely here. That's not how they ended up once the snow went away. So let's put those back. We have like tons of little wood pieces from our roof install right before we got out of here before snowfall. Literally don't remember these being stacked up over here or anywhere over here. I guess this is what we were using as like our stringers that day. But I certainly don't remember that we just hauled out of here and left them. I know we had some of these trees down through here because this is what our logs were initially stacked on when we were building it. Now we'll turn that into firewood, but we couldn't see it under the snow. Then apparently we had set aside this one roof panel because it had a few dents, but somehow over winter it got a lot more dents, but it'll be all right for a shed. So this is our big sledge under here. You see this long 20-foot long panel is on, and or maybe they're 16. They're 16-foot panels, and that's 16 foot. And there's our roof rack. Oh, it's still got our axe and our shovel. I mean, we literally hauled out like loads and loads of wood and stuff to do this roof, and it broke. And we just took it off and plopped it over there and carried on because we had a race against time. But it's like shocking to see how literally looks like we just abandoned this place, because we did in the fall. We really didn't have a chance to clean up anything. This is the edge of our flashing that we cut off. Literally, I mean, we left and that was it. And so it's really surprising for us to come and see the things that are on. I haven't even fully gone over here. I know our kids built next to the outhouse, so that's not surprising that the little structure you saw them build toppled over when the snow melted. That was literally out of scraps that they pulled out from under the cabin. So we'll have them clean that up. It looks like with that, some of our wood came off. They were still on when we left in April. So looks like somehow the snow something, wind. It's super windy today. But something was messing with those. I don't know if it was weather or what. Our styrofoam that we cut out blew over there. I don't even know where it ended up. But needless to say, we have a lot of cleaning ahead of us for the property, in addition to all the things that we want to accomplish with a very short time frame. Summer in general short, but we have a lot planned this summer that doesn't necessarily involve being here. We're going to take a big cross-country trek, which we will try to share with you all. But we got a lot of work to do between now and then to just in general getting this all cleaned up. It just looks so different during winter to now. So I just wanted to show you where we're starting, and hopefully we'll make some progress cleaning up for the day tomorrow. I know what I'll be working on. And like I said, it's super windy. It seems to be coming and going. But everything's still standing. You can hear all the birds and just the wildlife. I think we saw some bear tracks on the way out. But here we are, summer. So what you see here is this little Chinesium automatic water dispenser. Okay, so it's got like this little silicone hose, and you recharge it. And I ended up trying this one because our manual little stand and
It's already dying. Oh no.
oh no. Okay, well I didn't charge it ahead of time. it just turned on when I got it, so who knows what the charge was like. But the manual one that we tried, oh, it's got a little kink guy in it. Putting on there did not fit. It seemed like it fit.
So you flip it upside down.
And then we flipped it upside down and we washed our floors again. So currently we've been here like 30 minutes and we had the exploded soda. Okay. Right here, the exploded soda, and it covered everything. Like it went all the way over to there, here, right? Everywhere. And here. And then one of the beers got punctured in the vehicle, but it was still like just holding out in the box. And then when he took it out of the box and picked up the box, that spilled everywhere and went all around. So then I had to clean that up. And then this water, which was completely filled, when we tried the other one and we tipped it, that spilled out everywhere. So like currently everything is wet and cleaner. Yeah, it's cleaner. It's going well. You never know what's going to happen. It's just going really well. But we're going to have dinner soon, so that's exciting. If you remember, in the winter, we got our first ptarmigan. And now he is out here at the cabin. Look at how cute he is. So we got him up. And then we've got this other piece of artwork that my husband and I, the lighting is not good right here, that we painted on metal. So it's fireweed. That's the tundra in the fall. On some extra tough boots. Pretty Alaskan. So those are our recent additions to our decor.
Alright, so update on this. It hasn't even been going half an hour and it's used 5% battery. It has this little thing where it says now it can go 3.5 hours till it's dead. And in here, a little cooler, it's not even really cold. So I'm going to shut it off because it seems like it's just using tons of energy and not really doing anything.
What are you guys doing out here? A coffee table?
Yeah, for me.
For you?
Also, AKA my footrest.
Your footrest?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Did you come up with this yourself?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's only like 10:30 at night.
Yeah, it is. It's like 10:30 at night.
10:14.
10:14 to be exact. Yep. So honestly, you'd really have no idea that it's 10:14 and here we are. Kid just gets a wild hair that he's gonna build a coffee table tonight. This one's wearing a robe because he found it and says it's cozy.
It is.
So yep, that's just, you never know what you're gonna do. Not even fully settled in, but we're gonna build a coffee table right away too. Yeah, courtesy of Carter. Did you measure your little pieces of wood?
They were the same, I just cut them in half.
Oh,
This one, it's a gun.
nice.
What is it?
Whoa! This way, Camden. All right, let's try it out. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, wow, it even supports you.
I wouldn't sit on it.
Shocked? Okay, I wouldn't do too much movement. There's no stabilizers across it, but you got yourself a nice little coffee table. How cool. Where's it going to go?
Yeah.
That's going inside?
Yes.
Where?
They use it and put it in place.
Like where?
I'm gonna put it up on the couch for now.
Our couch?
Our couch.
Your couch?
Our couch.
You guys don't even have room. You already have a table up there. And have you seen the mess you've made? Oh my goodness. Oh, this couch.
For now.
Okay. All right.
Boo-boo.
I guess without the Wood stove going. All right.
Yep, get the wood stove going.
No.
Chili!
We would be so hot. It's because you refused to put your sweatshirt on earlier like everybody else. Yeah. Nice.
You don't have a sweatshirt on.
I do.
I think you do.
Oh, yeah.
So being that we are 75 miles straight line from the Arctic Circle, this is what 10:51 p.m. looks like. As you can see, the sun's still very bright on the mountains. The yard's kind of in the shadows, but it's far from dark. I'll show you what inside. So we have curtains on all the windows but one. So it's still a little light in here. So this morning's task, cleaning up around here. All the scrap wood, it'd really be more of a pain to haul it back than it's worth. So we're just collecting it, stacking it under the cabin, maybe be used in future projects or whatever. It's an absolutely beautiful day. I don't know what the thermometer says it is. 68 probably. Slight breeze to keep the mosquitoes away.
It's cleanup day, so he's out there cutting up some of the trees that we had initially dropped on the property to store the logs on as we were building this cabin. Keep in mind, we built this cabin from, well, clearing the land and getting the roof on from the first week of June, so about right around this time period, to the first weekend in September. And then it snowed, so we left everything. And now I'm cleaning up. So I'm under the cabin, and this is where literally all of our materials, as we cut off everything for the roof, we literally just threw it under here if we were lucky. This is extra. So I am neatening this up, because you never know when we might need something. So I'm just trying to make it a little bit better and take everything from the property and store it under here. So far, what I've done is all this extra styrofoam. There's 11 of them. They're all just like scattered about, just like tossed under here. So now I've stacked them. I like to think of it as an extra layer of insulation now between the ground and our support here, our frame. So I've stacked them up there, stacked them up over there, and then we had all these scraps. And I'm literally like, I don't know how to even get them out of here right now. So I just stored them all in the middle. Once again, some extra insulation, a little barrier, right? Added barrier. And then I'm going to start stacking up all the wood scraps and kind of inventorying what we've got for our next projects. So that's what we're doing. First this morning. Here's a look from under our cabin. Okay, so this is literally laying down on the job right now. So I'm stacking all of these extra cutoffs from our roof, right? Our tongue and groove roof, and I'm putting them at like the smallest edge, so that means I'm laying down. It's a little wet down here, and stack them all up here so that they're kind of out of the way, but we can get them from this little edge if we need them. We have used them in other projects. Who knows what we're gonna need, but that's kind of just bush life out here. You got it, you might as well store it because you never know when you're gonna need it. Cleanup progress. As you saw what it looked like, we've now kind of tidied everything up, and I've inventoried everything as far as our materials so that we know what we've got for our next projects. So it's all stacked under here by like boards, and then if you remember, there's a big old mess over here. The kiddos cleaned that up and they stacked up that wood for now. Moved a lot of the stuff around. There's no more just giant piles of wood there. Still got a little bit more. I haven't really come back here a whole lot yet. Cameron was working on starting to chop up some wood, which they did, and they've already stacked it. And then over here, so you can see my trash bag, which is keeps blowing over, so I'm not quite done filling it. Stacked it all up under there. Kind of nice over here. Took care of all that styrofoam. Put all the wood to burn in our outdoor fire there. It's looking pretty good.
2, 1. Dad, you want to do it now?
Here we go.
That was high!
Wind's gonna take it. I'm trying to wait for it to die, but 3, 2, 1.
Puppies! Puppies! Get it!
You can fly if you want to for the wind.
Okay.
So when you have two boys, it always comes to this.
Yes, put it down too. Oh, I missed. Do it again. Oh!
Got some guests out here today. Say hi. They came all the way from New York. So that's quite the travel. It's like a 20-hour flight itinerary and time difference and a few hours, and now they're out here. And this is what the vehicle looked like after arriving. Pretty muddy, but they made it. Now they get to see this beautiful thing all built.
It's nice to see it till it's done.
Exactly. All right, so we have our guest here and we decided to share with them Telestrations, which they've never played. So we just did our first round and my wonderful mom is going to share hers. So what was your word?
Mac and cheese.
Okay, let's see that drawing. That is her macaroni and cheese. If you couldn't guess, that is
Nobody
mac
else
and
did.
cheese.
You got the cheese right. She guessed cheese and crackers.
Cheese and crackers, okay.
Looks like a football.
That is cheese and crackers. Okay. So
tell you which one
Camden
cheese
guessed a potato. Okay. And he drew a potato. That
very
does
good.
look like a potato. And I thought that was like a moon with craters. Mac and cheese ended up a moon. That's pretty close. That's close.
Yeah, well, the man on the moon looks like
Good job.
cheese.
Oh, hey, there you go.
There you go.
All right, Roxanne, care to share with us?
My thing was a snowball fight.
Okay, very appropriate for here.
So I drew the snow falling down as black.
All right,
One threw the ball and hit the guy down.
I could see that. Yeah, I get that.
My first person said it was a
War. That's what that is. War. Oh, okay.
Snowballs.
Okay. So he drew somebody
Why are you
getting,
back
killed by gun, which is kind of what I interpreted it. I did death by gun.
Let me check something. That's a round ball.
Yeah, well, that's
it
not
came
how
out of
that
his hand.
got interpreted.
I didn't know
got
how
the-
you put an arm up to make it look like it's ready. Okay. So it was in Chicago on Tuesday.
Oh, you forgot my drawing. Hold
Oh,
on.
sorry.
Hold on. My drawing was the same idea.
Okay.
I copied it. Death by gun. And you said
Chicago on
on a Tuesday afternoon. Snowball fight, Chicago, death. It's fine.
I'm next.
That's why I wanted to put sky up there.
All right, what do you got?
Mine was an elbow.
An elbow. Okay, that was kind of
So
close.
I drew an elbow.
Except you kind of missed the elbow.
Unique.
Yeah, I was thinking like a wing. I don't know.
Oh.
And I guessed an arm.
But he did draw.
And I drew, and I pointed.
Muscular man.
He was showing his muscles, and then I pointed to his
Where's the
elbow
other
and his
muscle?
arm. Oh, he's got that one down. He only got one muscle. All right, and what else?
Elbow.
Whoa, he came back around. Good thing I put the arrows in the right spot.
Elbow.
An elbow. Okay, an elbow macaroni. Mmm.
Soccer.
And then Carter chooses a stalker? How do you get that?
It looks a little peepee. No, it doesn't. Kind of. It looks like a man in a hat.
One
Kind of.
pointing.
Teaching.
Directions.
Teacher. No. Writing on the board.
Over there.
This way. Over
That
there.
way.
Giving directions. Point. No.
That
Left,
way.
Right. Up. Down.
Go
Forward.
that way.
Point.
Up. down, left, right.
Writing on the chalkboard. No.
Up, down, and all around.
How
Look.
did you give up?
Point, directing,
Are you judging
tapping,
something?
programming.
Counting.
What's it gonna be?
You give up?
The floor. Wall.
Can you do something
Cabin.
else?
No, don't do that.
The wall.
Is that what it's supposed to be? No.
The wall?
Walls.
From the window to the wall.
Window, wall.
When the
Cabin.
What is it?
Did
Trees.
you give up?
Logs.
Presenting the weather forecast.
Okay, that's pretty hard.
Do I keep the card?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
What if you did a...
Here we go. Here we go. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
I had too big of a
Cooking, opening a can, salt, pepper, seasoning, grinding the pepper.
pepper grinder. Watch carefully.
Kneading bread. Pizza dough.
You're reading a recipe.
No,
Driving directions, map.
Oh, he got it.
Yeah, reading the directions map.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. So me and my partner, we marked a trail down to the creek. It's kind of the creek bed. It's really only snow and rain driven, but it stays wet pretty much the whole year. Hoping we can cut a trail down. Then we could always come down here and get water. If we wanted to, we could gold pan down here. Run a trap line down here in the winter. Maybe a shooting range. From the cabin to this peak here is 1 mile. So I think that's doable if we set up steel targets the whole way. It's not too bad. It's going to suck walking back up this. But to clear it all is going to be a chore. What do you think?
Nice. Nice, bud. Good job. Don't rush it. You got it. Nice.
Is that it?
Oh, yeah.
Good job, buddy. After a nice, long afternoon of a lot of fun and memories made, everybody is nice and asleep, except for me. And notice how light it still is in this cabin with the curtains, minus the one that's above that we showed you earlier. And this just shows how many people we can accommodate in here when we need to. We could really, in theory, sleep around 7 to 8 people comfortably. So that's pretty awesome. Really happy about being able to have guests overnight here and space for everybody, including the dogs. Cozy as can be. How was your first visit to the cabin?
Awesome. Very exciting. Especially the trip out here.
What's the trip out here like?
It was very bumpy and very muddy. But it was, you'll see the vehicle when we get back. She'll take another picture of it. Roxanne says, hey, who's that? And I said, that's Cameron. Oh my gosh, she says. Look at that car. It was just exciting, though. We made it out here, and I'd like to see how we're all going to fit in the vehicle to get back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that'll be
That'll
exciting.
be exciting.
I would say it was adventurous.
Yes.
We had great
There's
fun
going to be
playing
more.
Games. And It was fun.
Good.
I'll just remember the bridge.
The bridge. Carter's Bridge.
Carter's Bridge.
And
And Peacock.
the peacock. All packed up, ready to go. Everything was here. No bears on our trip out, so that's good. We were able to turn this into a bed. Of course, we have that bed. We brought down our cot. Rearranged things up there. The boys in the loft, so, you know, we could probably sleep 8, no problem. We had all 6 of us in here comfortably. Everything's tidied away and ready to go. Brought back down our little fridge that we use in the summer. It can run off of the battery pack, as you saw, or also propane. So we'll probably bring out some extra propane for the future. Got our ptarmigan up. We did have to raise them up because Bruce, the dog, was a little too curious in what was on the wall. I see why people put them up a little bit higher now. And everything is good to go still here. Had lots of spills right in the beginning, but otherwise we had a really good time. The weather is absolutely gorgeous right now. It's actually pretty hot out there. And our drive back should be pretty exciting, hopefully. It's a really beautiful day. So we'll try to get some good footage, but I'm going to be riding in the very, very, very back with the dogs, hauling back out towards the road and that. So we'll see what I can see. As you see, it's a little dirty, so viewing is limited. But we got everything mostly cleaned up around here, tidied up back together again. So that was really good. Doesn't look like an abandoned camp at this point. It looks more like it's home besides, you know, some extra materials out here. But otherwise, it was a good, nice weekend back out here. I think everybody would agree.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's in a bed.
All right, getting ready to go. Load it up. This is it. We're gonna haul us all back.
At least this part right here is hard. Not muddy. But I bet in the winter it might get a little tough to the snow machine fully loaded.
In the winter, we hit a jump.
Jump. With you. Come on, take a picture. We're not quite to the mud. We gotta wait. Wait. I'm waiting for it to be. Hang on. Yeah. Build up some power.
Ooh, we am getting rich off.
As you can see, it was a little difficult to capture the view from out my window because it's dirty and you can see how I'm squished in there. But here's a little taste from behind of what this very bumpy journey looks like before we are about to hit the mud hole, which I will show you next. And it was definitely a wild, very uncomfortable ride back to the trailhead, but we all made it and saved us making extra trips. So it worked out. As we start to get closer to the trailhead, it starts getting muddier and muddier. Here we go. I know it's really hard to see, but it's about to be super bumpy, and here we go.
3, 2, 1!
We made it back. It's a little muddy out there, as you can clearly see. We're dropping them back off to their vehicle over here at the trailhead. I rode right back here. As you could kind of see, they all squashed into there, covered in lots of dog hair. But it was an adventure. And you can't get this excursion anywhere else. People pay good money for this, and I'm pretty sure they're ready to do it again. You ready to do it again?
Sure am.
You ready to do it again? Yeah, it was fun. It's a pretty gorgeous day out here. We made it back just fine. Just one major mud hole, which is quite a bit different than usual. But that mud hole doesn't have a way around it. So you just kind of got to send it. And there's some snow to go through, but it was much better by today. And They had, I think, a great time.